guys, and welcome to Mindful Mondays with Britt. For some of you guys, you might have noticed that I've been a little bit MIA the last couple weeks, but I've been just taking time to really just get myself back in a good place. I've been really drained. My energy's been really low, and I know that's not the frequency that I want to be operating at, and that's not the frequency that I want to be emitting, like my low energy and low frequency. So I've been building myself up, and I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling like, my cup's more full than it has been the last couple weeks, so I want to give that and share that with you guys. So yes, I'm feeling a lot better today, and I might not look it because it's just been one of those days. And that's another thing I realized, guys, I'm not gonna be coming on here with makeup and looking good and peppy all the time. Sometimes you're just gonna have to get the real me, and I feel like that's what I like to see, the authentic person. And the other side is authentic as well, but today is this is all I have to give, so please accept me, take me as I am. So today I'm going to be talking about something that I read in a book that I have been reading for the last 2 months. It's called 365 Days of Self-Discipline. And so each day there's a different topic that are related to self-discipline and kind of figuring out why people lack self-discipline and ways to improve it. So yeah, it's really good. So today's topic was on avoiding effort. And this one, out of all of them, this is week 5, this one out of all of them, something about it kind of hit me. And so I felt this is a perfect topic to share, because I feel like so many people can relate to this, avoiding effort. So pretty much what he talks about in this section today, he talks about how physical fitness is such a fundamental habit for people who want to build self-discipline and just achieve any goals. Obviously the health benefits we know to physical fitness, but he talks about how exposing yourself to the effort of physical fitness, it for the sake of bettering yourself, it just prepares you to deal with other challenges. So if you're challenging yourself physically on a daily basis or however often, it's you'll be more ready for other challenges that come your way, mentally, morally, emotionally, all those things. You'll be better equipped. And those things actually require more strength than, physical fitness. So he just ends it by asking, how often do you avoid effort when it could have been beneficial to just face it? And he says, if you're content to live an easy, effortless life, are you also content to live your life without ever realizing your full potential as a human being that has evolved to thrive in a challenging environment? So yeah, I really just been thinking about that all day, and I've realized that there have been a lot of areas in my life personally where I've definitely avoided effort, and a few of those I'll share with you guys. Number one, I've realized is finance. I've avoided effort and really honing in and trying to gain more financial literacy. And I just feel it's habits that are passed down, and if you don't have a good financial foundation, then you kind of just go with the flow. You just don't really have effort. You make money, you spend money, you might save a little bit, but you're not really setting good goals for yourself that are going to help you increase your wealth and build that wealth and, have generational wealth that you can pass down. So it really takes looking into it and putting effort into that. And so now that's what I've been doing. I'm reading a book now, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. It's an old school book. Everybody's that book came out 20 years ago, but it's so good. I really love that book. And I just joined a challenge with the Budgetnista, and I think this one, she has a few different ones, but this one is how to increase your net worth. And so yeah, it's so crazy that at 30 years old, this is the first time I'm really just going all in to do these things. And maybe that is the age for some people, once you get out of your 20s, shit hits you. And so maybe I shouldn't get too down on myself about it. But yeah, so that's one area that I realized that I've been putting, a lot of effort and challenging myself. second area I believe is probably like emotionally. Let me not say I haven't been challenging myself. Rather, I've been kind of like leaving some things like to take care of themselves, and I realize that I have to take control of that. I have to say what I want specifically and be very intentional about certain things that like I'll allow into my space and what I want. So that's one thing. And what else would it be? Those are two of the most major ones, because physical fitness has been something that I've made a priority in my life for like the last few years. And I will say, like, now that he mentions it, it has been definitely a big help when it's come to developing mental stamina and moral stamina and emotional stamina. It's definitely helped me a lot. Like, I don't let things affect me in a detrimental type way to where it like takes me down too low or like seeks into other lives, you know, or just like giving me too much like negative energy. Like I'm pretty good at letting things like roll off my shoulders, because I feel like I'm usually prepared for the challenges I might face, so I know how to deal with them. So yeah, I would say those are the two things that I've realize I've been avoiding effort. And also another thing that I've been thinking about this week, I don't know, for some of you guys, you may know, but I have an organization called Influencers, and what this is a community that I've built on and offline of women who are interested and connected by a passion to give back to our communities. I realized there was like a lack of representation and like women of color giving back, and which is not true. It's just like representation. So that's really what I'm trying to build, like a big community, showing that we're not just like the victims, or like we're like agents of our own change. So yes, that's what I do, my passion. And this past Friday we hosted a workshop at the Coalition for the Homeless, and this was a workshop to where we were just trying to give the women some like goal setting tips and just inspiration to help them along their journey to get back on their feet. So one of the speakers, Miss Tina Lee Jones, she's great, and one of her topics, well, her main topic was from clutter to clarity, and how she had to declutter some things in her life to gain the clarity and the focus to really attain those goals, or goals she set for herself. And so that's what I've been doing this week. I've been decluttering some stuff in my mind, writing stuff down. Like, that is the best thing. Like, we stay on our phone so much, but we have forgotten the power of writing stuff down and like really like planning. Like, when you can see it, you write it down. It's like a threefold like process, that kind of helps you like really like retain it. At least that's what I think. So yeah, I've been writing down, I've been decluttering some stuff, and it's really, really been helping. I have so much more focus and focus in different areas in my life, because I think a lot of times that's where the clutter comes from. It's like when you're thinking about your finances, you're thinking about your relationship, you're thinking about your career, you're thinking about your fitness, and all that's going and happening at once, and it's just like, it's just all over the place. And sometimes it takes writing it down for you to have clarity and streamline those thoughts a little bit, right? So yeah, that's been really helpful to me. So I guess that's my challenge for you guys this week. Two things. Number one is taking a look at the areas in your life where you've been avoiding effort, and I guess that goes into the whole clutter. Like, what areas in your life do you feel like are cluttered right now that you don't have clarity on and you don't have a grasp on? So yeah, just taking inventory of your life and seeing how you can improve and make it easier for you to attain your goals. So yeah, I hope that you guys will join me in doing that challenge, and I hope that this video helped and just made you think about some things. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and feel free to comment and share maybe some insight that you may have into this. Happy to hear it, and definitely just want to like keep this conversation going off this video. So yeah, have a great week, guys, and I will see you all next time. Bye.